this whole thing. You said backshot, right? She's taking it. He's doing it. He's enjoying himself. And you're watching him enjoy himself. You are a cunt. You can't get here. You can't even fuck with them. You can't even get here. You know Infinity, right? You're stroking, what did you call it, Big Randy? You're stroking this and you're not involved. This is you. This is them. Give me a concept you want me to teach you. What do I need to learn? You want me to tell you why you going into other people is cuck behavior?
Yeah.
This is how you spell cuck, right?
Yep.
Alright. Why gooning to random people is wrong and cuck behavior? Now, Kwaku, what is your understanding of gooning?
You know, pleasuring yourself.
Okay,
You know?
tell me, pleasure yourself in how way?
Like, you know, masturbating, using, you know, myself to give Big Randy some love, you know.
Big Randy or Little Randy?
I like to say big, you know.
Okay.
I have people that can attest to.
Okay. So you're telling me it's the act of pleasuring yourself or pleasuring Big Randy.
Yeah.
By what means?
At times, I go on, you know, Twitter,
Okay.
search up, you know, Big Booty, you know, that fills Randy's hustle.
Okay.
And, you know, I just go at it. I start off slow. People tell me I should use lotion, but I'm like, I'm a dry beater.
Okay. Okay.
You know.
I used to do that too.
Yep. Back in the days, I was, you know, going hard. And there was downsides to it, coming out. Especially in the bed. It was downsides.
Also.
So. At times, you know, Big Randy wouldn't, it wouldn't start. The engine wouldn't start when it's time to, you know, for the you know, the playoff games.
Okay. So tell me the pros of you gooning, and then we're gonna go to the cons. What were the pros? Why did you goon?
Yo, the efficiency. You get it right in and there.
Okay.
You don't need the hassle of calling the shoddy over and this and that, or going to a place or spending. All it takes is just a little device, and you get the same satisfaction.
Okay, efficient.
Efficient.
And you're saying it's the same as like the same satisfaction as sex.
Yeah, the end results. I would say like the unloading. Yeah. I would say it's pretty sufficient. Yeah.
So
apart.
Par with sex.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other pros?
There's varieties. Like I feel like maybe at times you won't be able to hustle as many, you know, females as you can, you know, go this and that. But the internet there's so many varieties just at the click of a button.
Okay.
Accessibility, varieties, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, variety.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you experienced any cons with gooning?
Yeah.
Okay. What cons have you experienced?
Not able to like get up in the bed.
Okay.
Like, you know.
We're gonna just say ED.
ED.
ED stands for erectile dysfunction. Okay.
Okay, we can do that one.
Okay.
But one I like face the most is probably like with gooning is not be able to finish. Like, I can get hard, but I won't be able to finish. So it's like
Elaborate, Bilu.
It's like I just wouldn't like my penis. Like it just wouldn't. You wouldn't because you know when you goon too hard. You know my hand is hard. You won't be able to replicate the same formula as the female in the bed. So I feel like it wouldn't give me the same stimulus, so my brain wouldn't release.
Oh, so you can't come. You can't come or you can't stand up.
Can't go.
Cannot come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I realized, you know, the period between when I was at Buffalo, right, I was able to, you know, for free. I was quick. People would call me quick. And then that break when I came here, there wasn't much time of PT around the female, so, you know, I had to resort to the coding. And then when I got some more action, it took some time. But if you take 2 weeks off, two or three, reset, let the brain reset, you should get back to your normal state. But yeah, that's what I faced from doing too much. Me, I was do numbers, my guy, coming out 5, 7, 6, 7 times a day. You know what I'm saying? I was putting up numbers.
Good. Okay, and what goes on your mind when you're gooning?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
At times,
So give me some stuff.
At times, I do. At times, it can be for boredom, like just to release. Like, bro, like it seems like routine patterning.
Oh, so you're a slave to the routine. You don't even have the motivation. You're not really gaining much from it, but you're not even willingly feeling for it, but you're just doing it because of routine. Okay.
At times, you stumble. You're like, this back. You gotta release. You gotta release.
Okay.
So at times you gotta release.
Okay.
The gooning is just accessibility. The accessibility, just up quick on the phone, boom. Right into you going to, what I'm saying?
Okay. Have you ever struggled to maintain hardness during sex?
Yeah, it happened before. Yeah.
And do you feel like this was contributed to pleasure in Big Randy?
Yeah, too much. You give everything too much. You need everything in moderation. Too much, pleasuring. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Okay. So when you see these pros and then you see the cons, which one looks more heavier?
I just feel like everything in moderation. I mean, I say what I need to work on is just moderation. I feel like the pros. I side with the pros more, man.
Moderation. Okay, and let me ask you a very important question. This is kind of the bigger part. What do you goon to?
It depends on the day, but usually like ebony, like big booty girls. You know what I'm saying? At times I'm feeling like it depends on the day, but the common ground is fat ass. Yeah, like that's a common ground. I'll be putting you on game too. You be feeling the videos, right? Bro.
Okay, so ebony, fat ass,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming back shot?
Oh yeah. You know.
Okay,
And
so...
I realized too, like, the stuff that I'm watching is I can only like release for back shots. I thought like I was tripping, but it's like it's not even like it's multiple like girls I'm feeling with, like, and it's the same results, Charlie. So it's like that's the only thing I can release. So I don't know.
And you can't do missionary.
I like the body the body feels as if like it's not like there's no. Yeah.
When you deal with women, does this apply to when you're having sex?
Yeah.
You can only come through back shot.
Yeah. Only.
So, okay. What is the purpose of sex? The purpose of sex to reproduce, right?
Yeah.
Right now, we're not at a state yet where I feel like we're in our 20s. We shouldn't really be reproducing, But let's say it's an effect of lovemaking, right?
No.
By you doing that, right? Do you feel like the individual, let's say you're even taking a girl seriously, a sensible girl comes up to you and everything is nice about her. You guys are clicking, cocking. She's in love with you. You love her. Do you feel like, how do you think she's going to feel if you can only come or release from her through backshot? Her face not even visible, and you can only come from the view of her ass. That's the only way. Everything, no matter what you try missionary, try writing, try lifting up, the only thing that can possibly make this Negro come is by looking at my ass.
Yeah, it has to be anything from behind.
He doesn't even want to see my face. He can't even release just from that. How do you think she's going to feel when she become more cognitive? Yeah. Okay. Now, let's get back to the main hustle. So, when you goon, you telling me you're gooning to ebony with fat asses, right? Yeah. And let me ask you a question. Have you ever met these women before?
No.
Oh, okay. So, they're random women, right?
Random.
Oh, okay. And you watch... Ebony's with fat asses, okay, makes sense. That's calm so far. But you watch back shots, right? I'm assuming when you say back shots, you're watching like, it's not them playing with a toy like those machines. They're taking dick, right?
It has to be aggressive, bro. You gotta be dominant.
I agree. But you're watching them take dick, right? Okay. Can you tell me what this word here means?
A man who finds pleasure, like what's it called? Another man hustling or having sex with their partner, right?
Yeah. A cuck is somebody who actively watches a girl get worked and they're generating pleasure from it.
Yeah.
So when you lay down in your bed or couch on the toilet in isolation and you are watching a grown man, you're watching a grown man giving a girl that you don't know back shots.
Yeah.
And you are releasing from said men giving back shots. And this is the only thing that's giving me dopamine. You can't even watch it. You just told me you can't come from any other thing. You can't even watch a girl just be there in like nudity and come from it. It has to be, like it's aggressive. She has to be getting rammed. So you're watching another man perform the acts of ramming another girl for you to also release yourself. It's not like you're taking part. You are actively from a distance on your phone doing this. You are a cuck. Hey. Hey. And the thing is, too, I used to be like this, too. At times, sometimes I get there. It gets there. But at times, when I get enough time to process, I say, wait, hold on, what am I doing? I'm watching another man do it. It starts turning me off. When I start perceiving it's another man there, it just happened to me some time ago.
That's why you have to visualize yourself taking it.
You know damn well that's not you.
That's not.
You know damn well that's not you, brother.
Yeah, you're right.
As soon as I got to that point, I started thinking, wait, I don't even want that for myself. I am not getting the same effect. This girl could probably come to me and say she would never let me hit. But I'm watching her get hit by another dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You will never get the opportunity to have sex with these women. These women, you will never get an opportunity and you're watching them have sex with another person. You are a cuck. Once you start to absorb that life thing, it starts. It generally took a it generally started having some like effect. You start viewing the whole thing differently. Wait, hold on. You get tempted into like hustle to be like, wait, hold on. I'm watching another man have sex. I'm not doing that. Why am I watching another man sex? I understand what the goon is. Sometimes, we can even add, dopamine. Dope. And I guess oxytocin. I'm never gonna write the whole thing. Oxytocin would play a role. Those are what makes it, they're beneficial. That's what makes it in your mind feel like it's calm. The addictive part. When you are doing this, when you're pleasuring Big Randy, you're releasing dopamine and oxytocin, which makes you motivated to keep on doing it. It's a transactional. I get dopamine and oxytocin. It's transactional. You doing this, I understand. Sometimes, things getting rough. You need that to de-stress. But like on top of that, I had you mention that it's calm was the moderation. Everything you do in life should be moderation. If you're gonna beat, again, like you said, you're beating too heavily and like too foolishness to the point you're getting some form of ED. See, then you tone it down. You got better into flow. I would even advise not even gooning for real. From here to here, you goon, what do you call it, not cool. Everything you eat moderation, like eating junk food. Don't eat it too much, but sometimes, you may have to indulge. Okay. This is generally not necessary. This is not necessary. Even if you're gonna do that concept, hold on, this. Even if you're gonna do this concept, right? Yo, these guys are trolling me. Even if you're going to engage in what do you call the gooning, right? Yeah. How you stop an addiction is you bit by bit release. You can't do grrr. You understand? Yeah. You can't immediately pull out because then you're going to go back to it. Bit by bit, you're going to have to stop. Maybe goon 2 to 3 times a week. But out of those 3 things, let me start incorporating other people, right? Yeah. if it gets to a point where you're really not able to stand up, like by force, you force yourself, force yourself. If a girl by herself cannot make you hustle, one, that might be a problem for you. But let's get the benefit of the doubt if it can, right? If you stick to the thing that you're gonna fight, not to what do you call beat to any other thing besides that thing, at some point the two results are gonna either happen. Either A, you're gonna find motive, willpower to release to that girl solo. Or B, you're gonna become demotivated because it's not going anywhere. You're gonna be like, all right, let me just stop beating. It's gonna take so long and you're not getting enough. If things go down, you're gonna be like, all right, let me leave it. Those two effects can occur. This whole beating to this thing slowly, step by step, like progressively reduce the amount of times you beat to other people. At some point, you'll come to the conclusion, you come to think it's not really necessary. And even then, fine, let's get the benefit out of the rest of your life. You know, obviously you're going into it until you can't. You know, like I said, you're going 2 to 3 times a day, and out of those one time, you go into this house of Negroes taking back shots. That is calm as long as it's not the overlapping thing. To a certain degree. Because sometimes, you know, it depends. It's the state of why you're gooning. Sometimes you're gooning in moderate hustle. Sometimes, like, you're overly hungry. And, you know, you want to engage in, you know, degenerate behavior. You want to feel like, you know, sometimes people get like a kink out of, you know, moving like this. But that's essentially what you're telling me. Regardless of not you admit it or not, in some form of way you're indulging in cuck behavior.
So watching porn.
Yeah.
It's cuck.
It's cuck behavior. Even, I went to a transitioning part where I leaned off of beating to, you know, people doing this to solo ebony twerk videos.
Oh, you just watch solo?
Yeah. I watch typically solo or like a group or what do you call whatnot and shaking ass. No. As soon as I see the willy, I get out of there. Sometimes, you know, temptation get where if it look like they actually put in work, like sometimes back in the day I used to like you said, the aggressiveness, I agree with you. Sometimes I see that, I get a little, but the thing that can save me on Twitter, the video too cannot long enough. So I have time to be like, oh, it's not getting me enough, and then I go on hustle to see if I can find like solo twerk video. You don't want to be this. A cuck is actually the most worst of the worst that you can be as a man. Don't do this. You see Adam 22? You see what they're doing to dismantle Larry Wheels? You see the guy was respected, but now he's openly hustling the cuck behavior? Yeah. You don't want to do this. You don't want to get into that role. So I'm saying, we should not be going to random people having sex. Yeah. Because we are also not partaking in it. We're just watching them from a distance.
But it's so normalized nowadays.
That's the problem. They want you to become a cuck. They want you to become a cuck coco. Yo, please. I'm not trying to hear that. I should have wrote this in black, but you get the point.
Yeah.
This is you. This is the people enjoying their frenzy time. Imagine this like infinity. You know infinity, right?
Infinity?
Gojo's technique. Yeah. You can't get here. You can't even fuck with them. You can't even get here. You're here. You can't take part. You're watching from a distance. You're stroking, what did you call it, Big Randy? You're stroking this and you're not involved. This is you. This is them. She's making noise, moaning all this, talking to him. You are feeling giddy from it. You're doing this from watching this. This is what you're doing. He's over here feeling the time of his life. He's enjoying himself. And you're watching him enjoy himself. Yes.
When you put it to perspective like that, wow, I didn't think about that.
She's over here taking. You are watching it. You're watching it. This whole thing, you said backshot, right? She's taking it. He's doing it. You're drooling from it. Because you're zoned in. You're watching another man gratify himself. You are a cuck. The toilet, the couch, doesn't make a difference. You're laying down in the chair, watching on your phone. These guys interacting. You're not even playing the story mode, you're an NPC. You know what this is equivalent of? These guys are the starters and you're the bench rider. You're sitting down here watching them have fun because you can't participate in it.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, they ain't putting your ass in. It'd be one thing. It's occasional from here to here. You know, LeBron James at times is in the bench. No. You're in the bench more times than you're on the court. It's not good. It's no bueno. So, Kwaku, I beg you, stop this cuck behavior. I told you, everything has to be progressive and everything has to be moderate. If you're gonna hustle occasionally. Don't be a consistent indulger. Don't not become a consistent indulger. This is how you destroy yourself. Look what happened to Adam 22. He doesn't respect himself. It's gonna, and regardless if your wife not gonna probably, or the girl you're hustling, they're not gonna find out that you're a cuck, right? They probably know you're doing this isolation. Time comes to it's time to have sex with them, real performance, you really can't even get up. Now it's affecting you in that way. It may not affect them because of the way they perceive you initially because they don't know you're doing cuck behavior, but it's gonna catch up to you because now it's affecting you on a physiological level. Then after that, that's what's gonna affect you even further. Because when your wife see that you can't perform, she's gonna have to get it from somewhere else. She's not gonna respect you as a man. I rest my case. You guys watching this too, don't be a cuck. Stop watching other people have sex.